Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and I'm ill. So I do apologise in advance if this isn't quite the same as the previous YouTube live streams. To anybody who's new, this is a live stream that we do every single week where we check sorry, there you go. Where we check out a variety of different circuits and different tracks on GTA, showcase the best from the community. We'll get straight into it. We've done a Sports Classic meetup. We're on PC this time. Got some Sports Classics vehicles. We do a different theme every week. Some interesting choices. Some nice cars here. But yeah, basically we go through a variety of tracks, a playlist of 5 circuits, showcase some of the best circuits from the community. Like I said, this week we're on PC, but we do a different platform every single week. So let's start with the playlist. Let's get straight into this. Let's not waste any time. And we're not going to be playing any Rockstar verified tracks this time. Right, let's do this for... Maybe we should do this on non-contact? Nah, let's just leave it. 7 laps maybe. Let's go for 7 laps. So, this is, he gets such a huge boost from, L Shelby with the $5 with the new emote. It had to be done. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Yeah, on Twitch we have some brand new emotes to use in the chat for subscribers. And we've got a new one that's just in capital letters, so it's pretty cool. We just had a recent vote off for the emotes. But yeah, this stream is closed to regulars in the stream crew who are automatically in there, which includes Twitch subscribers, Patreon supporters, and just regulars in general. My Twitch streams, which are every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, are normally open to everybody, and we just open up the stream crew. Anybody can join whatever platform that we're on, and we just do some racing. We're going to get straight into this. Smash that like button and that stupid bell. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I mean, I didn't realise if anybody is subscribed but hasn't clicked the bell and wants to actually be notified when my videos go up, feel free to do that. I've never even told anybody to do that before. Anyway, let's use... I think I want to use the 9F for this. No, let's use the Jester race car. No, let's use the regular Jester anyway. Let's go a bit different. Okay, so this first one... Sorry. I apologise in advance for all the coughs. This first one... Look, that's something that I forgot to do. I always tend to remove these because they're Twitch specific things. Again, I always forget to do something. So this, as you can see there's a split section. So, I'm going to show it here. You can see some start on that side, some start on this side. And basically this is, the title of this is Race of Champions Arena. And we had this first as a Patreon supporter race. For those who don't know, those who support me on Patreon can get their tracks played on Twitch streams, and we've come up with quite a few good tracks from that. It's always quite interesting. Those streams are one of the best Twitch streams that we do, I think. But yeah, this is called Race of Champions Arena, and it basically winds around all sorts of different areas, but essentially 2 laps is 1 lap. So as you can see there, we started on that left hand side, but we haven't actually done a full lap yet. So it's utilising the dual checkpoints very, very nicely indeed. And obviously, if anyone doesn't know what Race of Champions is, it's basically a sort of a motorsport event that's generally always held in a stadium. This is not going to go well tonight, I can feel it already. I'm not going to be on the pace, and I'm going to just make bad decisions. But yeah, it's a motorsport event that's held in a stadium, and you have sort of 2 routes that you have to do. And you can basically choose which route to go on. No, you can't choose actually. You've got to do both sides of it at some point. Basically, essentially, you've got to cross the start finish straight 2 different times, and that's what you'll see here. So although we are doing sort of a full lap of a track, other people are doing the other half of the track at different times. As you can see, there's some guys who we are racing against them, but they are racing in a different part of the track to us at the moment. And it's really inventive. I think there's a few more different tracks like this, dual style tracks, which are good. It's been one of the better things to come out of the content creator, the Cunning Stunts creator, when it comes to the new, the new stuff that we've seen from that. Bollocks! Oh god, I'm gone. I'm gone. Oh man. Okay, we've gone down. So that's 2 laps completed. Hopefully you're getting the gist of how this track goes and what it's like. It's really inventive. I like it. I've heard that there is a Race of Champions event gonna go on this track, or at least there's one wanting to be done at some point. Couldn't cut back enough. Interesting to see a lot of people in the LG Retro, and I'm in my Jester, which is certainly off the pace compared to the LG Retro, but I'm doing my best. My racing today is not going to be good, so I apologise in advance. But this is more about the tracks in general than my racing and what happens on the actual racing. But yeah, it's a very interesting, inventive track with the dual lane thing. You got people, you can see other cars in other areas of the track in different sections as well, which is always fun. As you can see people over there. And you are racing against everybody in the race. It's just that some people who you are racing against are on the other side of the track to you. So you're not necessarily knowing where you're at until the finish, because you're only racing properly on the circuit against about half the people, and then the other half are just having their own race, and you all come together at the end of each lap, essentially. But you can't choose either. Like, there's no way to choose which side you go. You have to stick. You know, it's not like a merging section or where you can choose to go left or right, because everybody has to make sure that they do the same amount of the circuit. Dave Kelly with a $1 donation, thank you so much, man. I will read that after this. Fun track, inventive track. It looks good. Visually it looks very impressive. It's very interesting as a track itself. It would be good to have an event on this, definitely. Come on, let me get up. Damn it! Oh, the stupid cap. Remember, all the links for the tracks that we played today are in the description of the stream or the video if you're watching this as a video afterwards. They're all in the order in which we're playing these as well. So this is Race of Champions Arena, and then we'll go through all of the others. not much I can say about this one in terms of improvements or anything like that. It fits in the style very well. It's not a proper racing circuit when it comes to serious racing and big events and things like that. And having lots of people racing at the same time. When it comes to, like I always say, a multi-class endurance championship style thing. But it serves the purpose that it's set out to do, which is be a Race of Champions style arena very, very well. It looks fantastic. Can we steal a few positions? Because my performance has not been very good so far. Maybe we can. Maybe someone on the other half of this track will make some mistakes. Oh! And we'll make some positions that way as well. You never quite know what position you're in until you get right to the end. I think one half of this is quicker than the other half. But it ultimately doesn't matter because one lap contains both halves. And that's the beauty of having something like this that does that. Trying my best. It's very difficult with a proper Jester against a Jester race car though. Got about half a lap to go. I mean, mine was a little nudge, which I think was fair enough because I was definitely far enough up along the inside. That one was a definite smash. Nobody on the other side. Oh, there is someone, but 12th. Not too bad, I guess. The big old Jester race car was bullying the little Jester. So that was Race of Champions Arena. That could be a lot of fun for a sort of... I think the main goal of that is a 1v1 type thing. So it could be a good idea to get that track and do a 1v1 style shootout with your friends. Which could be quite interesting. I didn't do too bad in the little Jester. 2 seconds off the best time. Comet in the win with the win. Or it was his track, of course, like, but so that was our first one. Like I said, links are down below in the description for these. But yeah, could be a good thing for a little 1v1 style thing. You know, you get the track loaded up with one of your friends and you put it on a few laps and see who comes out on top. Because, you know, you're going to be separated. So you're not going to be actually racing against each other on the track. You're going to be separated in different halves of it. So anyway, next one. Let's do sports, but yeah, it has to be one of the... Let me try and type this. It has to be an Omnis, Tropos, Karuma, Soten only. Hopefully that shows up. So it has to be one of the rally cars for this one. That isn't a requirement for everybody if you're racing this track in general. Let's put it to 4 laps, it's a bit longer. That isn't a requirement for everybody in general. That's just a thing that we do to because this one is a stunt race and it's a rallycross race, so you want to have that bit of rallying going on. So we want to have those rally cars involved in races like this. Was it locked to sports? Oh, it is locked to sports actually. Yeah, that's a good point. I think that's a negative. Actual Panda, why is this unlocked to sports? I know that if you turn customs off, it will be locked to the Omnis, the Tropos, the Sultan and the Kuruma. If you actually turn customs off. But you could do that without locking it to sports. Just let people use what they want. That's always my way to go with this. Someone's going to be a scumbag and choose an allergy. Probably, but you know, we only count those who use the proper cars. Well, looks like most people have done the right thing. Good stuff. So just like last week, wow, what the takeout that was. Just like last week, we are doing a variety of different circuits. We're doing a mix. Mainly have a stunt aspect to them, and this is probably the second most stunt oriented track I was. Damn it. I'm the only one that doesn't mess up and then get taken out. This is probably the one that has the second highest amount of stunt aspects to it, I would say, out of all the tracks that we're doing tonight. We do have one proper circuit tonight. We've got an off-road circuit. As you saw earlier, the first track was kind of an event style circuit, something like completely different. Oh no! And then we've got like a proper stunt circuit right at the end. But I think having a mix of different styles of circuits is definitely the best way to go for these. It seemed like what you guys wanted the most as well, a mix of different circuits. And I think it keeps it most interesting for a live stream like this, so that's what we'll continue to do. This one is kind of a mix of stunt circuit and rallycross circuit. So obviously, I would consider a proper stunt circuit to be nothing I can do there. All stunt props or tarmac sections. A rallycross circuit would be mostly off-road sections and quite a short circuit. For those who don't know what rallycross is, we have covered it quite a bit on this channel. If you search my channel for rallycross event, it's one of the better videos I've done, because that rallycross event was a lot of fun. It's basically rallying, but in a short circuit style format. And this is a mix of stunt circuits and a rallycross circuit, and that's why its name is Stunt Cross, essentially. There is Stunt Cross 2 and Stunt Cross 3 as well, but this is the original one. Again, this was another Patreon race. But I like this mix. I like this mix of a bit of rallying, a bit of rallycross, and some stunt aspects as well, with jumps and tubes and things like that. I mean, I do love Lucky James as a rallycross. Again, not really too much I can say about this one from an improvement perspective. It's pretty good as it is. Damn it. Everybody's making mistakes and I get caught up in everybody's mistake. Unbelievable. But yeah, this is best because it is sort of a rallycross style circuit. This is why we say use the Omnis, the Tropos, the Sultan or the Kuruma. Those are the sort of main rally cars in GTA, and they're all relatively on the same pace. So it's good to do these rally style events or things like that with these sort of cars than anybody. And to be honest, mostly these are the quickest on off-road circuits. You know, the Kuruma, the Omnis, and the Tropos, especially. Those are probably the 3 quickest sports cars off-road, alongside the Elegy, which doesn't really have a very good off-road traction loss stat, but it's just so quick in general. But yeah, you know, as long as you don't get a scumbag picking the Elegy, you normally have some good races with these. Yeah, it's a fun circuit, this one. Mixes a lot of different things together. Definitely interesting. Jumps, boosts, tubes, rally off-road sections, tarmac sections. Mixes a bit of everything, really. And everything is just made so much better when you do it in an Omnis. It's such a fun car to drive. It really is, I love it. This has been a better performance, even though I've been getting caught up in everybody else's mistakes. Still managed to come back through the pack. I like the smoke. People going through the jumps and the smoke. Second place! Second place for life. Monkey Handbags with the 222 bits. Take all my bits to try. Oh, I didn't read Dead Kelly's donation earlier. I'll read all donations after this one. I'm sorry. I forgot. Can we steal another position before the end? Can we get 4th? Closing in. I don't think we can get 2nd, unfortunately. Oh, we're going to be close going into this corner. Around the outside. Oh, the Omnis is a beaut. Oh, I love this car. When you get a corner right, it just tucks up so beautifully. Great off-road as well. Not quite as quick as the Kuruma, because the Kuruma's off-road traction loss stat is a bit lower. The Kuruma is probably the quickest sports car in the game off-road, barring the Elegy. But the Omnis is just so much fun to drive. Feels like a proper rally. This is going to be tight to the end of the race. Kuruma's got the power. Oh, he's messed it up a little bit. Oh, did someone come and take him out? Okay, that works. I didn't realise it was someone else. That wasn't a bad little comeback. That was alright. 4th. Dead Kelly with the $1. Hello everyone, I'm Coffee1322, and in this video I will be literally choking. That is true, actually. I'm not just choking in game, I am literally choking. Thank you so much, Dead Kelly, for the donation. And Monkey Handbags for the 222 bits, which is a Twitch thing but means $2.22. Take all my bits and try to get better. Better from sickness and better at racing. The hard chat option is the best in YouTube streams. Thank you, Monkey Handbags, I appreciate it. Why are we just allowing the attention seeking in the chat? Why not just like type people out? Doesn't bother me. So yeah, that was a good little comeback. Good tracks so far. Good tracks so far, I think. Thank you guys for the donations. Sorry about the coughing. So yeah, we've had a two different tracks already. An event style track with the first one, and a mix of stunt and rally style track with the second one. The third one, if I can remember, is the third one's a proper racing circuit now. Actually, the third one is a normal proper racing circuit for proper racing, obviously. So we do have one of those in this one. Good selection of tracks this week, I think. Sorry that I'm not feeling very well. 6 laps. 6 miles. Yeah, let's do 6 laps in Muscle. Why didn't you use the Comet Retro? God damn it. Comet Retro. What a scumbag car. So this is a proper racing circuit in Fort Zancudo, I believe. The Comet Retro is not out, no. Everybody kept asking for it in the Twitch chat on Tuesday, and we had new people coming in all the time. And this is what leaks do. Leaks just make people expect a vehicle, and Rockstar didn't release it, so everyone kept coming into the stream asking where the hell the Comet Retro is. Showcase the Comet Retro, and it's not even in the game yet. So yeah, that was annoying. No doubt the Comet Retro will probably be slower than the regular Comet, in the same way that the Elegy Retro is slower than the regular Elegy. Can't imagine it being quicker. Bruffy's going to develop a hatred for the Comet Retro before it's even released. Yeah, probably. People keep asking on videos every once in a while why I keep going to the back in these races, and I always keep saying it, but it's just to make it more interesting. Make it a more interesting race. Because you can never guarantee an interesting race from the front. Oh. Skip through there. I mean, that works. Bridge. We got a bridge. Wow. The drag there. The lag drag. Unreal. So many incidents in the first lap. That's what happens when you put muscle cars on, I guess, especially on a tight circuit like this. Even more especially with rain. Got a nice run out of there though, wow. Bloody hell. So, this is Barracks Obama. Interesting name. I like it. It's tight. I think the one thing that I don't like is the use of these containers. sorry. And the fact that I think there's definitely more of an option now, more options when it comes to the stunt creator props. That I think some of these apexes and some of the aspects, it has been updated in some areas with stunt props, obviously. You know, you can see some stunt props everywhere, but I think there's some sections that could be even better with stunt props. Wow! What on earth happened there? That bridge is good. That bridge is good, but can the other one not be made? The other bridge is like old props. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Let me check. Like the stadium section, it's a very tight technical circuit, this one, as you can probably already tell. Yeah, that bridge, I feel like that bridge could be used stunt props. I would like to see these smoothed out with stunt props instead of just the containers, modernised a bit. Maybe these apexes could be made a little bit better, but in general, not too many issues. I always think these the fences there are always problematic sometimes. It can be anyway. So I always try like to avoid that section, but see, that's an old, yeah, okay, I see. So the middle part of the bridge is an old style props, I think. I wonder if there's better props that could be used. But in general, pit lane looks nice actually. Pit lane looks very nice. I do like how you go over the... I like these bridges. The bridges are good. They feel quite smooth, so maybe there's no need to change them to stunt props. But I would like to see the containers removed. I just think they look ugly, regardless of where they are. Issues have been had up into 6th. I like this run. I do like this entire run all the way down here. I like how the bridge is being used to make new sections of the track. Pit lane looks fantastic. Ooh, oops. Like that's something that most Zancudo tracks feel the same because they're using the same roads and there's only a certain amount that you can do with the existing roads. When you get little bridges like that are used on this track, it just gives you something fresh, makes the track completely different, opens up new roads, new avenues to explore, and it makes it unique. And I think that's what you need to stand out these days when it comes to track building for proper racing circuits, because there's so many good tracks out there, or at least well made tracks. You need something that's a bit unique and a bit different. Or it just has to be supremely well made. There's a back marker. Almost hit the fence on the outside there. But yeah, this is a very nice section. Without this bridge here, you wouldn't have been able to do that. We wouldn't have been able to go super speed down here. I like that. I like that whole section, and then the braking into that bit, and then the chicane. It's my favourite part of this track, I think. Very well made again. Like I said, just a few small things. I don't see the point in using the containers when there's better things to use these days. But apart from that, maybe the apex barriers could be updated instead of those harsh square things. apart from that, it's pretty nice. This is Barack Obama for anyone who wants the links in the description. Oh, almost hit that. Again, been a decent little comeback. I feel like I've been catching up to the group ahead, but not enough laps left. Caught up in a few too many things. Issues. Just got away with that one. Nice track. And that was our only proper racing circuit of tonight. We've had we've got all sorts of mix of different things. We've got a rally track next. We've got a proper stunt circuit last. We've had a mix of rally and stunt. We've had an event style track. We've got a mix of everything. Let me know if you guys like the fact that we've had a mix of different things in the chat or in the comments at the end of the video. I was only 2/10 off the best lap. I'll take that for being ill. Sorry. Sorry again. I need water. The little Ruiner did well in 3rd place. Gotta give it that one. And Blade in the Blade. Good stuff. We've had some good tracks tonight.
What are you doing?
Monkey handbags with a 132. I like the fact that we've had a mix of different things and coughing. I don't like the fact that we've had coughing. Thank you guys in the chat for saying get well soon, by the way. I've been seeing it as it's gone. I appreciate it. All of these races are PC only because all Rockstar races are only available on the tracks that they're made on. Yeah. Let's do 2 laps. Customs off. We'll leave it on off-roads. So this is a full-on off-road circuit. I've enjoyed, although I am sick and I'm ill, I've enjoyed this playlist of races. I think the most. I think I quite like the idea of these tracks being mixed up in these playlists as well. It does keep it a little bit more interesting, I think. This time I think I won't get the boost at the start. I won't get the boost at the start, but once we've but we'll wherever we end up after not getting the boost at the start, we'll continue from, rather than going all the way to the back. The bikes have been disabled on this, it says in the description, but yeah, it goes without saying, no bikes allowed. Where's my good old trophy truck? The "what are you doing" sound does come from the snow karting video indeed. Karting on snow, Real Life Racing episode 1. Real Life Racing 2015 episode 1. If you just search for my channel for karting on snow, then you'll see it. For anybody, I imagine there aren't anybody who haven't seen it, but the testing videos have gone up. For some reason it seemed like people hadn't seen the second one with the Elegy Retro custom in it, but yeah, they have gone up Oh my god, look at the dunes. There's some dunes. Uh-oh. Okay, no boost. So we'll just go down the pack a little bit, let people overtake me a little bit. And then we'll go from about here west, I think. Sort of like 9th, 10th, something like that. Okay, that seems fair. Wow, that's a big flip. Oh, okay, you gotta be careful on that transition then. Wow. Oh. So this is a full off-road race. There's no stunt sections in this. It's using stunt props obviously, but it's just an off-road race. There are some tarmac sections as well, I believe. So it's meant to be sort of an off-road style track, which is something that we haven't done all too often, I think. Oh my god. I brake to get through here fine, and everyone else messes me up because of it. Oh god. Okay, that's tyres on the ground. That is a terrible checkpoint. I'm just putting it out there. That is awful. That needs to be changed. That is an awful, awful checkpoint. So we're doing the same section again. But I'm guessing we're going to go to a different part of the track. Are you from Middlesbrough? I'm actually from Hartlepool originally. So close. So yeah, we went to the right there, we had a hairpin there. So now we've gone to a different part of the track. So we've used the same part of the track again, but now we're going on a different section. That panel of my trophy truck is gone and I'm not looking where I'm going. So obviously that checkpoint that I mentioned was awful, was clearly placed there because you can't place two checkpoints in the same location. But I think there's got to be a better solution for that one. That was way too far ahead and easily would make people think that they have to turn earlier than what they actually have to. It just needs to be pushed back a bit. Or put somewhere else. Being removed entirely would be even better because you've got the props there. Oh, beautiful! Second for life. Overtook 4 of them there. Nice. I am indeed a monkey hanger. For anyone who doesn't know what that reference is, I'll probably tell the story at some point. A few too many checkpoints here, definitely. You don't need this many checkpoints. This stadium section looks fantastic. I don't see the need to have it be so long. I don't know whether we really need to go into Sandy Shores. I like the fact that you use different parts of the track as well. Maybe it could be made shorter. Don't go all the way around Sandy Shores. This is where the awful checkpoint was. So you're coming from a different... This is really... It's a really interesting track, this. Too many checkpoints, you don't need these. Once again, the rule for checkpoints, in my opinion, is you should be able to see the next checkpoint from the previous checkpoint. The next checkpoint should be as far away from the previous checkpoint as possible, as long as you can still see it. So you don't need You don't need loads of checkpoints in a small area because it just causes ambiguity. Around this section it's fine because obviously you need them to mark out the off-road section, but there was quite a few in a close proximity in the latter part of the lap that definitely are needed. And that checkpoint on the shared section is needs changing a lot. A lot of straight line sections here. Not necessarily a bad thing, but once again maybe some sections could benefit from being cut a little bit, made a little bit shorter, kept more interesting. The stadium section is really nice. These props have been really well done. I think more focus should be put on this, and this should be raced around more. I'd like to see a shorter variation. This checkpoint is awful. For me, I would consider it to turn now. We actually have to go around there. Okay, I've done that on purpose just to show what I meant, but yeah, that needs to be done differently. What's this series about? This is basically a series where we do a live stream every single week playing community created races. And we have a look at them, review them, see what they're like, showcase them, hopefully provide some good tracks for the community to play. Obviously all the links for these are down in the description. And yeah, we just do it every single week and showcase some good tracks that have been made. This is where the track loses me a bit. Going out all the way through here, it's a bit long and unnecessary. Going all the way through this section and through Sandy Shores. I think the best part about this circuit is the stadium section and all of that. I think going all the way out here, and it's all very much sort of straight line sections. You go a lot of straight sections off road, so it's quite slow. Not really a lot to it. Having said that, that is just my personal preference. Doesn't take away from the track itself. It's still a very well made track. Very nice. Checkpoint placement could do with a little bit of improvement in some areas. Don't need so many checkpoints in a few areas, but in general, a lot of very nicely created tracks. Very nicely created sections, I should say. Good use of the new style apex barriers. And yeah, I don't think there's much point in having a merging section in the stadium section if you're not going to see anybody on that for ages, because it's just such a long circuit. Maybe it will be better in sports. Custom sports like the Omnis. I like the first half of the track better than the second half of the track. This is where that checkpoint isn't necessary. The one I just had before the corner. But yeah, very, very nice track. Looks fantastic, this whole stadium section. Looks great. "24 people are in this race. I can't believe I gave up second place just to showcase the bad checkpoint. I kind of did it on purpose just to showcase, but I wasn't planning on crashing. The Kalahari, I'm done. Who's winning the dunes? Nos is winning in the dunes. This series is on all platforms. We do a different platform every week. Nos is actually beating some trophy trucks and desert raids in his dune. Yeah, so that was an off-road style circuit with the new props. Quite interesting. We've seen a lot of brand new props used on proper racing circuits, but not really on off-road circuits. And it's very rare that we do off-road tracks. Maybe it's just that I'm not used to the fact that it's so long. Normally we do rallycross tracks, which are a lot shorter. I don't know if Bruffy can see this chap, but the worst checkpoint is actually as close as I could get it to the start line. I'll remove it and put up some barriers to make it more obvious. Yeah, I think that would be better. I'll just put the checkpoint somewhere just anywhere that makes it obvious that you're going around the hairpin and not going to be turning before the hairpin and then crash into a barrier. But yeah, good track. Fun off-road style circuit. How excited are you for 100k? Well, we got to get there first. You know, I never take anything for granted. I'll only let it sink in if we actually ever get there. A lot of good tracks today. I mean, we always have good tracks in these playlists because I don't showcase bad tracks. But the mix of different circuits has been a lot of fun too. This is locked to supercars. Okay, I've got a bone to pick with this circuit. The name of this track has a hashtag before it. Hashtag ups and downs. That really annoys me. It just smacks of unprofessionalism. The only reason that it's done like that is to have it higher up on the list of tracks. But when I go on Rockstar tracks or the tracks that you see from the community in general, if you just look on Social Club, all of them have these hashtags before it. All of the top played ones. So they're top on the lists. And it just looks ridiculous to me. I'd much rather have the track just have the name. If it's a good track, it's a good track. You don't need the hashtag there. It just looks stupid in my opinion. But anyway, that's my that's just me being nitpicky. Just me being very nitpicky. It's locked to supercars. People have mentioned to me how, you know, some of these stunt tracks have to be locked to a certain type because slower vehicles are not going to be able to make the jumps and things like that, and I understand that. I guess we use the RE7B is all we've got. You know, I get that, but I think if it's possible to have multiple, if it is possible at even a small amount of even two classes is better than just having one class. That whole symbols and numbers section gets skipped when I'm looking for something. Yeah, exactly. See, I would do the same. But anyway, I'll pull off to the side on this one. It's very Americanized, American themed. Oh, it's non-contact. I didn't even realize it was non-contact. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed already. If I'd known it was non-contact, I didn't even look. I just assumed it would be contact. Disappointed already at the non-contactness of it all. So this is ups and downs, and this is the closest we have to a proper stunt circuit. And this is kind of similar to Rockstar stunt circuits in theory, but it seems a lot better made than Rockstar stunt circuits and Rockstar verified circuits, certainly. Just sort of dead. Just sort of a little bit of extra effort put into it, and it's been well made. And when you compare this to the verified circuits that Rockstar put out, it just doesn't really compare. Or any little issue you can see with tracks like this. And we've played a few of the stunt style tracks as well. See that transition? You can tell this is very good. This is very, very good. You can tell I don't like the stripes though, that's killing my eyes. But you can tell that this is being played and tested. I don't like the American theme. I'm just putting it out there. But that's just because I'm not American, I guess. But wow. Okay, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. This is so much better. If Rockstar are looking for a proper stunt circuit that's in the guise that they created stunt circuits but is just better, then this is the one. Or something like this. The transitions are not effortless, but they work, they make sense. They just work. You go through a transition, you go through one of the tubes, transitions to another tube, and because it's been tested well, and it's been made with care and attention, you don't crash randomly because the tubes are just placed in a random location. We definitely need to do this on contact at some point. I'm disappointed that this is default non-contact. I mean, I can see why, but I don't like these stripes. These stripes are killing my eyes. This is indeed a Sub-Zero track. Unbelievable. I mean, go back. Just look at this track. If you're watching this on the stream, this is the last track that we're going to do on the stream. If you're watching this in the video, same thing. It's the last track that we're going to do on the video. If you haven't seen last week's video, where we did the normal thing for the first half of the stream, and then at the end of the stream, we played through the Rockstar verified stunt circuits. If you haven't seen that, or stopped it before we played the Rockstar stuff, you should go watch it. Watch it after this, immediately after watching this track, and look at the transition of those tubes. Just beautiful. It just works. And then go and compare this track to the Rockstar verified stuff, and you just see all the issues. People were giving me a bit of jip last week because I was so harsh at the Rockstar verified stuff. But one of those tracks had a total of 9 plays before it was verified. 9 plays. How can they verify a track that has only been played 9 times in total? Which clearly means, I mean, you have to test it yourself more than 9 times just to make sure that it works properly. Oh, have I messed it up? I've messed it up. This is a track that has a good reason to be locked to supercars. Finally. It's been tested to hell and back. It's been made to work. All the little details, all the little things that in the Rockstar tracks where you would have little issues, little things sticking out that just reeked of people just putting props on just randomly, not really putting any care and attention, or placing props in advanced ways. You get none of that here. This is just this is how. And then Rockstar verify the other terrible tracks. It's just absolutely awful. Something different as well with these vertical jumps. I would like to see it on contact though. Disappointed it's on non-contact. I'm going to say that we've done 7 weeks. Sorry, we've done 7 weeks of these streams, and we've done 3 weeks where we've had stunt circuits. The first week was my circuits. The first 3 weeks after that were proper racing circuits, and then the last 3 weeks have all been stunt circuits. And I'm gonna say that we've had 5 better stunt circuits in these stream races than the 5 circuits that Rockstar verified, in my opinion. And when you're testing circuits, it's not the sort of thing you should be doing on your own. You should be testing it on your own first, of course. But then you join a crew, or you get in with a crew, and you show your track to those guys. And damn it, stupid X80 with its top speed. And then you get more opinions and improve it that way. So you naturally get more players than just 9 people playing your track. And then Rockstar decide to verify it. That's a fantastic circuit. The Voltic, interesting choice. Do you know what? If the Voltic can make it, I don't see why this can't be used in sports. Or muscle. At least sports and muscle should be allowed on this track. It shouldn't be locked to supercars. I don't like the fact that it's locked to supercars. I hate the fact that it's got the hashtag in front of the name. And I don't like the fact that it's non-contact by default. But apart from that, that is a very, very good stunt circuit. That's probably the best proper stunt racing circuit that I've played. We had some good ones on the PS4 stream. But they were more similar to what Rockstar created themselves. That one was very different, very inventive. Something a bit extra, a bit special. And that was a fantastic circuit. And how Rockstar can verify the absolute rubbish that they verified instead of stuff like that. Director Mickey, I think you can edit your submissions. Like I said, the link, like I've said, I haven't said it this time, but I do say it often enough. The link to submit your track is down below in the description as well. And if you want to change your submission, I think you can do that. There should be an option to do that. If you just click the form again. People would choose a blister and a voodoo and won't be able to complete it. Well, if they choose that, then that's their own fault. But yeah, some really nice tracks this time. Like I said, the links are in the description for all these tracks. I think all of them are really good. You do it! America done it at 132. Take another L, you commie Brit. Oh, thank you, whoever that is, for the donation. So yeah, that's it. That's all of what we're going to be doing for this week. If you're watching this on the video, thank you for watching all of this. If you're watching this on the stream, thanks for being here. The links to these are in the description. If you're interested in more streaming from me, check out my Twitch. But apart from that, I think we're pretty much done. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow on Twitch, so my next Twitch stream will be Sunday, just because I'm not feeling very well. I'm pretty happy we managed to get through this, and now I'm going to go to bed. So yeah, that'll pretty much do us. Guys, thank you so much for all the support on all the videos recently. I do appreciate it, and just everything in general. Thank you guys, and I shall see you. We're going to have a professional ending, by the way. I've got it all set up. The outro is going to actually work, and there's going to be a link. Keep watching, it's going to be awesome. Okay, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though I have been ill. And thank you guys for all the get well soon wishes. See you all on YouTube next week, and I'll see you in the next stream on Sunday on Twitch. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you later.